So you want to play Captain America, the best dive tank in the game. In this video, I'll go into an in-depth analysis of his kit and later show you how you should play him in a game. You may have seen my previous video, Captain America is OP in Season 7.5, and if you want to get better at Captain America, I have tons of tips and tricks for you, so watch until the end of the video to find out. Also, only 3.8% people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you like this content, make sure to subscribe, and yeah, let's get into the video. So Cap has a 300 HP shield that you can activate with right click. Seems pretty simple, but a special feature about it is that it can deflect projectiles. So when you go in to kill supports, you always want to hold up your shield to potentially deflect abilities that would stun you. However, the shield isn't very accurate with its deflections without the Black Cat team up, which I'll talk about later. Captain America has two different basic attacks. One is his punch/melee and one is his mini shield throws. You have to punch a person or various objects like the Morris Squids twice to get your shield throws. You get 4 total shield throws that you can only use within 5 seconds. Now, I have a few important tricks to maximize your overall damage output with Captain America's basic attacks. First, when meleeing someone close range, be sprinting by holding your sprint or toggle sprint, and instead of holding down left click to attack, instead manually click for your attacks. And what this does is it lets you keep sprinting while attacking, making it harder for enemies to hit you and lets you chase down your targets better. Another recommendation I would give for Cap's basic attack settings would be to differentiate your punches from your shield throws.
You're on the wrong side.
The way the game sets it automatically is that when you have your shield throws, it forces you to throw shield instead of punching. This is suboptimal for Cap because he deals more DPS while punching versus shield throws. In my settings, I set primary attack to R and my melee attack to left click. The reason I did this is because the punches can be used with left click, and once I have my shield throws, I could choose to use them by pressing R while still being able to punch with left click. With these settings, you can punch infinitely. While you're still in your settings, there's one more change you should make. You want to change your Super Soldier Slam to something other than left click. This is so when you're in the air attacking a flyer like Ultron, you don't accidentally dash a bit far away from them. I set mine to a mouse button since that works for me, but you could use whatever feels comfortable. Captain America has 2 more animation cancels you should know about. One is the basic attack shield throw and one is his E. When using the basic attack shield throw, after throwing a shield, you can right click to hold up your shield and throw another shield with a basic attack. This is a really niche and not heavily necessary cancel to use, but might prove useful as it is technically more DPS. The next animation cancel, however, is a lot more useful than the last one. When using your E or Vibranium Saw on a group of enemies, the shield bounces around a lot and could take some time to return. On top of that, there is a slight buffer in his animation after throwing the shield, even if it just hits one person. During this state, you can't attack, leaving an untapped potential DPS. Instead of waiting for the animation after pressing E, immediately right click and hold up your shield to be able to attack you instantly, and it should look something like this.
Double KO!
Above all else, the most important thing when playing Captain America is just staying alive and not feeding. You do this by conserving your cooldowns, specifically your dive and your F. If you use both of these quick mobility cooldowns to go in, you'll find yourself in a lot more dangerous situations with no abilities to save you. I'd recommend to always keep at least one of these cooldowns up in case you need to get out of the enemy's team quickly. Now, I will be going over the team ups a little bit, but in my opinion, both of Cap's team ups aren't that game changing. The Bucky team up has a little bit of potential, however, and in this team up, when you and Bucky both activate it, they can clash together and gain overshield. This can be pretty useful when you or Bucky are low HP and displaced, but usually when I do have this team up, my Bucky never wants to clash with me, so I would only recommend this team up when you and Bucky both have voice comms. The Black Cat team up has a lot of potential, but again isn't that game changing. What it does is enhance your shield to make it more accurately deflect projectiles. In some scenarios, it can secure you a kill, like deflecting a Luna Ice Ball, but out of the times I've had the team up and used it, it hasn't made any huge plays for me yet. Now lastly, Cap's ultimate. For sure one of the best tank ults in the game. What it does is give Cap a consistent source of overshield, and when you sprint in a given direction, it makes a line of this overshield that you can give to your teammates as you run into battle. Definitely the most morale boosting ult in the game, and very valuable. In a game like Marvel Rivals where support ults are broken, this is especially game changing. Some ways to get value with his ultimate is to 1. Use his ultimate offensively to attack the enemy team, 2. Use his ultimate defensively to save your team from dying, and 3. Canceling a teleport from Doctor Strange. The third one doesn't happen very often, but people who are pros like Japanese Curry have clips of this one. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. I hope you learned something, and I want to see more people playing Captain America since he's a really fun hero. I didn't get that much into the game sense you need to play him, but if this video gets 50 likes, I'll make a part 2 explaining how to play him in an actual game. That's it for this video. Have fun assembling. Peace.